Funding for this program provided by Hot Sauce Records.
Our next segment features a different kind of band. A marching band with a little madness and a whole lot of heart. Let's meet the wild, wacky, and whimsical members of the March Madness Marching Band.
It actually kind of started out as a different idea. It started out as kind of a one-off performance for a parade.
We did it for our Christmas parade, and it was so well received by both the participants and the community that we decided to keep going.
I've been involved with this group since the beginning of this group. So we decided early on to sort of try to create an infrastructure where March Madness Marching Band could live forever. And we did that through to make the March Madness Marching Band an official nonprofit organization.
Today we are going to entertain the crowds at the St. Patrick's Day Parade with our dancing and our joyous music. Some of us are not necessarily from a marching band, and we use stuff from marching band, but we also come up with different fun props. Today we're using hula hoops as a prop instead of a flag or anything like that. So yeah, kind of just put it all together.
And so we welcome all band members, and it's funny because people will come, I use myself as an example because I play bass drum, which I just kind of happened into, but sometimes people will come and they'll be like, I'd love to be in your band, but I don't know what I might do. And, my response in general to that is like, figure out something. We're not here to tell you what to do or to make any suggestions, but figure out something good.
We've managed to attract a good mix. We have everything from Souzas up to piccolos and drummers and trumpets, horns, saxophones. We have a fairly balanced section these days. And
we call it bringing your banana. Whatever you feel as if you want to give as your gift to the community, be it by dance or by being a musician or being a costume designer or being an organizer. It's whatever your banana is.
Well, I play trumpet. My wife is one of the hoop troop or flag girls, depending on what's needed. And my stepson marches along with us. I actually grew up in Lexington. And I see people in the crowds that I know, that I knew in the past. And so for me, it's just coming home and playing where I grew up.
Being that it is a civic kind of group that we can get involved in and give to the community that way, that's why a lot of us are in it. I think we get a lot of requests to do fundraisers and things for other nonprofits because we are so joyful and we evoke that kind of feeling, and that's usually what it is that we're giving our time so that another nonprofit in the neighborhood can get more donations to their nonprofit. And again, we just get our name out, and that's our payback, our payoff, whatever you want to call it.
I think the groups that we help are still here. What you end up with is when they're trying to raise money or put on an event, it's not as much fun. If we're not there to get the crowd psyched up and worked up and excited about something, we give people something to come and see and listen to and in some cases be part of while this other event is going on. Because that's kind of our goal. We bring the fun.
When I see the looks on people's faces when we play, the bliss that comes across people's faces, the just unapologetic grins that come across the faces of children, of adults, of all different ages and varieties of people. There's just there is nothing that quantifies to that. It's the singular reward of doing it. So I would say for March Madness to not exist is, it's a huge deficit in the bliss factor for this town.
There would be something missing because, you know, I'm a big believer in community performance, you know, taking music and art and all that out into public spaces. And there's not enough of that.
For me, it would be a loss of a lot of close friendship that happens regularly. For the community, I really think that we bring a lot of spunk and activity and things for people to know that they can do and be part of, even if they're not part of what we're doing. And so I feel like we really offer some good creative ideas.
We've become a family, and if I didn't have my family anymore, it would be an awful existence. It really would be. Without music, without my creativity, a huge part of my life would be gone. I think music really is an international language. It is something that, you know, no matter if you have the most sophisticated, expensive horn, all the way to paper towel rolls. I think music just is an equalizer and a gatherer. And it really, for me especially, it changed my life. And it wouldn't have gotten me in with other people from all over Lexington that I never would have known.
Well, I think in a lot of ways Marching Band is quite simply a celebration of Lexington. It's a celebration of the sort of incredible creative energy that exists here.
If you just invite people to bring their creative chops without judgment, that you can form great communities and make great art together.
You can make a difference, and our way that we make a difference is bringing joy and music to people. Just broadening their minds, broadening their social circles, broadening even their mindset and life sometimes.
But if you really, really want to be in this band, bring it on.